It is time to set up my planner for September for the first month of autumn, and I got a couple things from Amazon that I am excited to use in my planner setup. So I thought it would be fun to unbox them together, and any of the resources that I include in this video, I will be sure to link in the description box below. So let's start with the one I'm most excited about. So let's open it up. All right. So what I got is a new planner cover. I saw this online and I thought, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. And I just thought it would be really fun. Oh, wow. That is gorgeous. So this is the same planner cover that I have right now, but in this beautiful orange color. I love it. I've had this planner cover for, I think, since 2021, and it still looks like brand new. I love these Moterm planner covers. And so I thought, oh my gosh, it would be so much fun to have the orange one for the fall season. And it is just so pretty. So let's move it over. And I don't often like decorate the pockets and stuff, but I definitely want to this year. I think that would be really fun to just make it super cute inside. So let me clear off my desk. I love how they come with these little bags and covers, boxes. And the Moterm planner covers, they have lots of other ones too. So like if you use a disc planner or a rings planner, they even have like a traveler's notebook one. You can pick up those different covers, and they do have the orange ones. So that looks so cute. I'll open it to August. How adorable is that for autumn? And I have my little Creative Faith pen here that I can tuck in the pen holder. And I love that it has these two bookmarks. So that is adorable. And so I can add some pictures and maybe some verse cards and maybe a paper clip or something and have it poking out of the pockets here. I love how many pockets. There's one here, there's all these, there's one here and here, big one back here. So I love how many pockets the Moterm covers have. So that's how it looks. And I just love it so much. That is such a fun find. And I know I'm going to use this for many, many years to come. So I'll have this exact cover linked in the description box below on Amazon if you want to pick it up. And I also have a whole autumn list on Amazon with different decor items and clothing items and craft items that are all autumny. So I'll have that linked down below as well. So let's open the next box and see what's in here. I wanted to get even more things, but I tried to restrain myself and just get 2 new autumn things. All right, this next item is a set of highlighters that I thought would be fun to use for autumn, and it is from Mr. Pen. And let's do a little test on this notepad to look at the colors. I hoped they were kind of subtle autumn colors was what I was hoping. So let's see what they're like. A little notepad here to do the color test. And let's get this last one out. All right, let's start with the brown. Ooh, that one's really pretty. And so I plan to use these in my planner. Ooh, that one's really pretty. In my planner, as well as my Bible journaling and Bible study time. Those two greens are extremely similar. This one's kind of a peachy. And that's nice. They're definitely more pastel than I thought. Are not necessarily like just not as juicy, but I guess that's not necessarily a bad thing. That looks very neon. Oh yeah. I'm not really about the neon, the neon highlighters. And that's really red. So not super pleased with the last two, but these top ones are pretty. I don't know that I would like 100% recommend them, but we'll see how they hold up and how they look as I set up my planner for September. All right, it's been a couple days actually since I unboxed the beautiful orange planner cover as well as the pens. And so today I'm actually going to jump in and set up my planner for September. And I pulled out my Creative Faith magazine, the autumn magazine, that is available now on Amazon. And I'll have this linked in the description box below. And one of the spreads in here has autumn monthly title planner pages for inspiration and autumn planner spreads. And so I thought this would be a good idea to look at before I jump in and work in my planner to just remind myself of some different ways that I've set up my planner pages in the past. And so this was really good. It reminded me of some printables that I totally forgot I had, like the planner, fall floral planner pages that has like the different months in it. And I totally forgot that I had that. So I pulled that out and I even kind of forgot about my fall floral borders and corners. And you can see I love using my fall mugs to set up and decorate. And so I kind of was thinking of incorporating the mugs, but we'll see. I thought I don't want to just reprint more things. So I thought I would kind of use what I have. So this was really fun to kind of get some ideas. I also totally forgot about this cute little stamp set I have that has the different letters in it. So that is also a really fun thing to remember. So don't sleep on reminding yourself of what your past planner spreads looked like to inspire you now. So I'm going to set that aside and open up my planner to September. And so I love having a title page, and then I have the monthly, and then I have a bill tracker. And then here I have these really cute 4x6 leaf notepads, and so I thought I might use this to write a prayer for the month. And then I also have a autumn bucket list printable. And so I'll have to trim this down a bit to make it fit in here. And any of the printables that I mention or use, I will have those linked in the description box below in the Creative Faith Etsy shop or products. And then I'll also have my Year to Flourish planner linked. This is the one I'm using for 2025, and it has these blank margins. And I am working on new planners for 2026. So if you have any ideas or suggestions of things you want to see in a planner, definitely comment below. So, to start off, what I was kind of thinking for the title page is I have a book. Oh, I also went and pulled like all my fun fall washi tapes and stuff like this. I have a book that I got from our church library that they were getting rid of. And so I thought it would be fun to take this, and I pulled a couple Distress Oxide inks. And so I thought it would be fun to kind of tint this with these fall colors. And then use that to maybe frame the corners of this was what I'm thinking. And then put September in the middle with some of my printables around. So let's try it out and see how it looks. And again, this is a book that was going to end up at Goodwill or in recycling, so I don't feel bad using it like this. And so I pulled dried marigold and tea dye. I kind of wish dried marigold is a little bit brighter. I wish I had kind of like a pumpkin-y color, but that's okay. And then these are makeup brushes from the Dollar Tree, and I have started labeling them. So that's kind of something that I am trying out. So I just dab them on. Oops, kind of got on the page. Should maybe be more careful. But I thought this would be a fun idea to add more color, but in kind of a different way. I haven't done this before. One of my planner spreads in the past that I did, I think it was for June, maybe June 2022. I'll see if I can find the YouTube video, but I used old book pages with my butterfly printable, and it was so pretty. I love how it turned out. And so I thought, oh, this would be kind of fun for fall. So these kind of cream pages really tone down the oranginess. So I might just use that one, the dried marigold one, and save the tea dye for a different day. So I'm gonna rip it out and add it to the page. I should probably do it this way so that it covers the mistake I made. And I'll use scissors to kind of roughly cut it out because I want it to have the words. Now I don't know if I want the words to be readable or if I should kind of have it on an angle, or I could even kind of go like this so they're vertical. So the point is just to kind of have it as a layering piece, not necessarily as something you read. And this is kind of a cool way to incorporate junk journaling into your planner spreads, actually. I know junk journaling is so popular right now. I love junk journaling as well. So then you kind of go like that. And cut it like so. And like that. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Perfect. Oh, I really love that. And then I'm going to use my favorite Tombow adhesive. And I'll probably get a piece of scrap paper to flip it over on so I'm not getting it on the actual page. You can go to your local Goodwill and pick up, a book that is sitting there and use that for journaling like this. And then we'll do this other piece. Wonder if actually for this one, maybe I'll just put it on the actual page itself. And then I will just trim off the edge. Move my fall washi. It was so much fun to pull out all of my fall journaling supplies. I have a binder with all my fall printables printed. I pulled out the washi tape and stickers, and just makes me so excited for this beautiful season. All right. See how the cover's looking so far, the title page. I really like that. I think that's very cute. And then I'll put a little of this on the edge here that I missed. So you want to make sure that it sticks. A little bit here too. Just kind of rub it off on the back page. Alright, so now I can have this base down, and I want to layer some printables on top. This is my Fall Floral Mugs printable. It is definitely probably the printable that I reprint the most out of all of my printables. And it's just so perfect for autumn, and just the image of a pumpkin spice latte or a cup of apple cider or hot chocolate and being all cozy with the Lord. I just love that so much. So this is definitely the one I reach for the most. And if you don't have this one, pick it up in the Creative Faith Etsy shop. I guarantee you will print it again and again for your personal use if you love cozy fall things as much as I do. So just gonna cut out a few of the different mugs. I think I should probably get like a few different styles so that it looks different. So I don't just only have the orange ones. And I try, when I'm setting up my planner, I try to have it match, have the title page and the monthly layout, and just have everything kind of match and color coordinate, including like the first weekly spread. So my plan is to kind of use these fall floral mugs for all of the kind of intro pages of my September planner setup, which I think will just look super cute and cozy. So let me start kind of layering, and we'll see what we come up with. So kind of do that. I think I have lost a mug. I also have this tall one, but no, I kind of like that. These did turn out to be pretty orangey, but I don't want to get any color on the white part. I wonder if I can just make it more brown. Or maybe I need to just let it be. Sometimes I let my perfection kind of take over. Then a part of me is like, oh, is it too busy with the print on the mugs and the print on the paper? But it shouldn't really matter. Alright, I also want to maybe add one of these hand-lettered phrases. So I love the fall leaves and Jesus please, but I maybe want to save that one for one that has leaves on it. I love having a verse, so that's a good one. Psalm 136:1. Give thanks to Yahweh, for he is good. His loving kindness endures forever. That is really good to remember. Oh, I also love that one. Pumpkin spice and time with Jesus Christ. That might be the winner. Let's just see. My soul thirsts for you. That would be a good element too. Help me slow down today, Lord. Delight in the law of the Lord and meditate on it day and night. Anyways, lots of good little elements, but I think I like the pumpkin spice the best to go along with our theme here. And I do have other mugs that I could use. Instead, I have a bigger one. That kind of cute. Instead of these little ones for the title. I could put like some pumpkins up there. And have it layered like that. Pumpkins down here. I do have these floral pumpkins that could kind of sit down below. Let's just see what these look like. I also don't want to take too long on this setup, but it's also pretty fun to just get creative and kind of lose track of time and just have fun playing in my planner. Because although I use it to help me remember what I need to get done every day, it's also kind of fun to use it to just play as well and have fun. Also this one, full of gratitude. Oh, I just don't know what to layer. And I could even layer the big ones like that. And then do September that way. Or I could put big mugs on the bottom and put that there and have September go up like that. Maybe that would be kind of cute. All right. I think I'm going to commit. Okay, that turned out super cute. I used these really old Amy Tangerine alphabet stamps and put September, pumpkin spice, and time with Jesus Christ, and I love how this turned out. So now we have the monthly layout, and I want to use some of these Mr. Pen highlighters to add the dates. So let me make room here. And I think I'm going to use the brown one. And it's kind of cool because September starts on a Monday. I'm just going to go through and add the dates. I love working in an undated planner because you can start it whenever you want and use it whenever you want. And if you skip a month, that's okay. These, I think, are doing a pretty good job. Not really bleeding through the page, which is great. I love this brown color. That is perfect for autumn. So, got that set up. So now I need to figure out how I'm going to do the same technique with the book pages. Because it might be a little bit difficult because there's not as much room to kind of play around with the monthly layout. So maybe I might just put it in this corner and down here. Or I could do a little bit and just, not have it be quite as much. on the title page. I'm going to do the same technique with the orange, and then I think I will layer the brown on top a little bit. But getting so excited for autumn. Today is September 1st, and my husband and I went to Starbucks today and had our first pumpkin spice latte. Well, actually, we got the pumpkin chai. The iced chai tea latte with the pumpkin cold foam is my favorite above the pumpkin spice latte. I like that one better. Let's just see, like, if I layer a little bit of brown, does that do anything? I don't know. You can really tell. Also, my ink pads are a little bit old, so potentially they're kind of drying up now. I'm not sure that made any difference, but that's all right. So now I will do same technique and add this to the corners of the page. And I want it to be more of the words than kind of this blank space. So I'll just trim that down. And I try and kind of clean up my desk off camera as I go so that it doesn't get so messy. And I do still have this piece from the other side, but it might be easier to just work with this. And the last time I kind of made the words angled, but it would be a lot easier to just not do that. So I think that's going to be what I do. Although I do wish that would have been slightly bigger. Same with that one, but we're just going with it, trying to let go of perfection. And that one ended up a little too big. All right. I wish this one was bigger. Wonder if I can try to recreate it. Nope. But that's all right. All right, so now I'm going to put down these pieces of book pages. I am going to add the month at the top here, and then I pulled a couple of little printables that I'm going to put the little mugs here at the bottom. So I got that, and then the next spread, I went through and added the little pages already. The next spread is the bill tracker, and then on this side, I'm going to use the leaf notepad and do a prayer for the fall. And then on top of it, I'm going to add the autumn bucket list and have it be like a little flip situation. And so that way I can have my cute little autumn bucket list as well as my prayer for the month ahead. And the autumn bucket list printable is a really great one in the Creative Faith Etsy shop. And I printed it, I think it was 62% to make it fit in the A5 size planner. But I think this is all turning out very cute. And part of me wants to just add a little mug there. I feel like something should go up there, but I'm not 100% sure what. All right, this is looking so cute. So I also want to put this down, and then I'm going to use some fall washi tape. Maybe this one, kind of a nice neutral. Just put a little bit of this along the top here. And it will be a great little flip up situation. I almost want to add more of this, but I don't have it anywhere else. I always use it in the various weekly setups too. So now off camera, I'm going to do a little prayer for September. Look how cute, little flip up. I love it. Make a cute boomerang if people still do boomerangs. Okay, lastly, I have the first weekly setup. I'm going to use the same cute brown highlighter for the dates. Very satisfying. September 1st on a Monday. And I will arrange the cute mugs again. Let's see, maybe I'll pick this one. Have some orange on the page. And I might do the same September stamping with the alphabet to kind of have the consistency. Might do that, or I also keep forgetting I have these planner mugs, not mugs, planner months that match. So let me see if I can find them. My big binders here. Okay, I think this is what I want to put up here instead. And I'll have the light colored mug there and the orange one there, and then I'll put September there. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. This really turned out cute. And I enjoy the book page element to it. It took longer, but definitely more creative this way. And today is Labor Day. And let's see if there's any other. Wonder if I should use this little top 3. I can have my top 3 things I want to do this week over here. And then maybe I'll do another little sticker like that. This is the Creative Faith printable, but I turned it into a sticker sheet using my Cricut. It's a pretty old tutorial, but I will link it, the video in the description box below if you want to try it yourself. I think that really turned out nice. I just feel like I want one more little something down in this corner. And let's see what I can find. If there's any little pieces. Perfect. Help me slow down today, Lord. Amen. Okay, I just adore how this all turned out. And I know I was a little harsh on the Mr. Pen highlighters in the beginning of this video, but I do think they worked really nicely in my planner, and I'm excited to use them in my journaling too. So here is I'll start at the beginning. Title page, love how that turned out. The monthly layout. And then bill tracker, bucket list, prayer for the month, and weekly spread. So cute. So be sure to check out all the links that I mentioned to the products I used today in the description box below. Let me know if you have any ideas for new planner layouts for the new year. I hope this gave you some ideas on how you can do your September or October, your fall planner setups. And be sure to pick up the new Autumn Creative Faith magazine as well too. So thank you for being here. Give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell notification so you don't miss out on any Creative Faith videos. And I'll see you next time. Bye, friend.